Hello, everybody. This is Paul from Off Grid Desert Farming News with Paul and Adrian. This is still March the 3rd, 2026. This is an emergency alert. I didn't want to come back on, but I got some news I want to share with you. I got a disturbing email from one of our friends that we have known probably 2 or 3 years at least on YouTube. And I think this guy is legitimate. I'm not going to give his name. But he sent me an email today, and I'm going to read it to you in a few minutes. But basically, he said that he's got intel sources that Trump is going to launch some tactical nukes on Iran to destroy their underground military bases. Now, we've been trying to explain the situation very carefully over our program the last couple of days that the United States did not expect the massive response from Iran. They thought that they could just take out the Ayatollah, that the people would rise up, overthrow the government, we could take control of the Iranian government, and everything would be hunky-dory. But it is not turning out that way. It is actually turning into a nightmare. And we are about to run out of the Patriot missiles, the THAAD missiles, and Israel's running out of their Iron Dome missiles. So Iran has the capability to launch hundreds of missiles a day for years. And the only way that we can stop that is with nuclear weapons. And I didn't think it was going to happen this soon, okay? It still might not happen, but I am here. If I get breaking news, if I get some kind of intelligence sources, then I'm going to share with you because you need to know. We have, this just came out on Twitter today. Stealth bombers on the way. There are emerging reports that up to 5 B-2 bombers have departed Whitman Air Force Base in Missouri, presumably en route to Iran. All I have to say is sooner or later, one of them is going to get shot down. So the B-2 bombers is a nuclear capable bomber. This bomber right here. This is a nuclear capable bomber. It also carries the bunker buster bombs. And these bunker buster bombs, I believe, they can be fitted with a nuclear warhead. And the B-2 bomber is our stealth bomber. The B-1 Lancet bomber is not a stealth bomber. The B-52 Stratoforce bomber is not a stealth bomber. This is the only stealth bomber that we have. We've got about 20 or 21 of these bombers, okay? And this is what we would use for a first strike on China, on Russia, on Iran, if we were going to do a nuclear strike. This is the bomber that we would use. According to some reports, at least 5 of these bombers have already taken off from Whitman Air Force Base en route to Iran. So I want to read you that email right now. This email I got is from a Russian that I don't believe he's living in Russia right now, but he sent me this email, and I'm just going to read it, and you can take it with a grain of salt or not, okay? So this is what the email said. He said, "Hi, Paul. I have really bad news about Iran's missile bunker facility. From my private intelligence source, the United States Air Force is planning to use tactical nukes to destroy Iran's deep underground ballistic missile silos and sites. If that is true, Trump will open up the Pandora's box and will cause a massive bad reaction by China. I hope it is not what is the next strike Trump wants to order in the next coming 24 hours. So I don't know if this is going to happen. this is one of our members of our channel, and I wanted to share his email that he has his own private intelligence sources. He is Russian, and from his sources, they are saying that Trump is going to order I guess, a limited nuclear strike, tactical nuclear weapons on the deep underground missile cities and missile launch sites from Iran. Okay? I don't know if it's going to take place. Listen, I do not invent the news. Okay? I don't invent the news. I'm just trying to bring you up to date information. We also have breaking news that there was a bomb threat at the Trump Tower today. And so some sources say that Israel was trying to assassinate Trump or kidnap his son or something to give America a reason to go ahead and nuke Iran. Okay? We talked about this yesterday or today, false flag. But the facts are that in just a few days, we will run out of anti-missile missiles. The Patriot missile, all of these other missiles that have been protecting Israel. The only way that we can shoot down these drones as missiles is with fighter jets, air-to-air missiles, okay? We can fly our F-35s around, our F-15s off the aircraft carrier. They can shoot the missiles down with air-to-air missiles, but eventually those are going to run out also. So at that point, when that happens, Israel and the United States and all of our military bases in the Middle East are going to be defenseless. And then Iran can pound us 24 hours a day, unimpeded, and obliterate everything. So the only way to stop them is with nuclear weapons. And people don't want to believe me. You don't want to believe me that Trump would actually do this, but he's crazy enough to do it. We also have breaking news that Pentagon officials have been telling the soldiers that Trump was anointed by God to bring in Armageddon. Have you heard that news that just came out today? That Pete Hegseth made a speech, and military leaders are now telling their soldiers that this war is a holy war, that Trump was anointed by Jesus and God to bring about Armageddon? Have you heard the news? That Trump has started a holy war with Islam. Are we not in the tribulation? Are we not in the book of Revelation? Are we not right now in World War III? When military leaders are telling our troops that this war was sanctioned by God, that God has used Trump to launch this war to bring in Armageddon, to bring Jesus back. Folks, I'm not lying. It's been all over the news today. Let me go ahead and show you that that information. Okay? If you don't believe me, I don't make this information up. Okay? I don't make it up, but I do report the news. Okay? This is not fake news. I didn't make this information up. This is what is being reported in the news media, that Trump, according to Pete Hegseth, according to White House staffers, that God has anointed Trump. He's anointed by Jesus to start the Iran war, sparking hundreds of complaints. Okay? We're here. But Trump is not anointed by God. I believe Trump is the Antichrist. Okay? I believe Trump is the Antichrist 100%. 100%. Here we go. Here's the article. U.S. commanders tell troops Trump anointed by Jesus to start the Iran war, sparking hundreds of complaints. Okay? Do you believe me now? Do you believe me? Do you believe me now? I've been telling people for 5 years. I've been telling people for 5 years that Trump was the Antichrist. People didn't want to believe me. Are you going to believe me now when the facts are coming out every single day that this man is totally insane and inhabited by the devil himself? He is not anointed by Jesus, he's anointed by Satan. U.S. commanders tell troops that Trump anointed by Jesus to start Iran war, sparking hundreds of complaints. A nonprofit U.S. military watchdog said it has received hundreds of complaints about commanders providing religious reasons for starting the Iran war. U.S. commanders told troops that Trump was anointed by Jesus to light the signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon. A damning new report found that evangelical Christian fundamentalism is underpinning U.S. military action in Iran. U.S. President Donald Trump announced Saturday that the U.S. and Israel launched a joint operation and struck Iran overnight, killing Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah al-Khamenei among dozens of others across the region. The attack was launched amid Iran's nuclear negotiations and weeks of civil unrest in Iran due to economic turmoil. After the initial attack, Trump said that heavy and pinpoint bombing would continue uninterrupted throughout the week or as long as necessary to achieve our objective of peace throughout the Middle East and indeed the world, while calling for regime change in the Islamic Republic. So, we told you today that the State Department has told all Americans to evacuate the Middle East. Okay? So here it is, folks. I mean, we're giving you the proof, okay? We're giving you the proof. There's the Antichrist right there. I've been telling you that they're going to nuke Iran, and then Trump can say that he ended the war and rebuild the third Jewish temple in Jerusalem on the Temple Mount, fulfilling the book of Daniel. The man of sin, the man of perdition, the man of lawlessness. I've been telling you, and we've got it in writing now, folks. I mean, are you going to tell me this is fake news? Are you going to tell me this is nothing but fake news? Paul, it's fake news. They made it all up, Paul. Paul, it's fake news. No, it's not fake news. Okay, it's not fake news. Let me read this one more time. U.S. commanders told troops Trump was anointed by Jesus to light the signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon. A damning new report found that evangelical Christian fundamentalism is underpinning U.S. military action in Iran. What we have done, Donald Trump has started a holy war. Islam, the Shia Muslims in Iran, have declared a jihad, a holy war against Israel and the United States. It's on. This is the war that Albert Pike talked about. The 33rd degree Mason back in the 1800s, which he prophesied World War I, World War II, and World War III. He said World War III will be a war between the Christians and the Muslims, that they want them to kill each other. And then after the Muslims and the Christians kill each other, then Satan will come to be worshiped around the world as the God of the world. Okay, we're here, buddy. We're here. We're here. I mean, you might still think I'm crazy. You might still think I don't know what I'm talking about. But on March of 2020, okay, 6 years ago, boy, how the years have went by. On March of 2020, when Trump stood before the microphone, with Mike Pompeo, at that time, I believe he was the defense secretary. And Trump revealed Operation Warp Speed. Remember that? in March of 2020, Trump announced Operation Warp Speed, where they were going to warp speed the development of a, you know what, that goes in your arm, a vaccine, okay? That's when I started telling people that Trump was the Antichrist and the, you know what, was the mark of the beast, okay? It's been 6 years now. 6 years, not 5 years, 6 years. And now we have proof. You know, I don't know what I have to tell you. I don't know what kind of information I have to present before you open your eyes. I really don't, folks. I'm flabbergasted that MAGA believe this crap. That Trump's anointed and appointed, that God's got his hand on Trump. I think it's the devil's got his hand on Trump. I think Trump is the man of sin, the man of lawlessness. 2 Thessalonians, Daniel chapter 8 and Daniel chapter 9 describes Donald Trump in the Old Testament. The one they call the lawless one, who magnifies himself above everything. Isn't that what Donald Trump does every day? I stopped 8 wars. I'm the greatest president. Nobody can do it but me. I do everything great. I'm going to make your electric bills come in half. You know, I'm going to lower prices. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Nobody can do it better. It's going to be the biggest ballroom. I had the greatest phone call. I have the greatest rallies. Everything I do is nobody can beat me because I am it. The man that magnifies himself above all with boastful words. The little horn of Daniel. He's here, folks. He's here right before you. The orange Mussolini, the tyrant, the dictator of America. The one that is going to destroy America and destroy the world is here as president of the United States. He's not Barack Obama. It's Donald Trump doing all this crap. Donald Trump's bringing in the beast system with artificial intelligence, okay? He's allowing the beast system to be integrated into our government. You can believe what you want. I'm going to go ahead and get off. I'm tired. I worked today outside. But I know I upset a lot of you guys this morning with my monologue talking about biblical issues. But I want you to watch the pinned video, okay? I don't even know where it is. All right, I'm dropping the link right now, okay? I'm dropping the link in the chat right now. And I have pinned this link in the description box under the video. This is about Yahweh. If you want to know about Yahweh, if you want to know who Jesus' father is, if you want to know who the father of the Jews is, I highly suggest that you watch this video, folks. Listen, and I know I made a lot of you upset. I know a lot of you think I blaspheme God. I did not blaspheme God. I love God. I love Jesus Christ, his son. I did not blaspheme God. I told you the truth. And if you want to know the truth will set you free. El Shaddai, Elyon, El Shaddai. I believe that is the God of Jesus Christ, not Yahweh. Okay? Jesus never mentioned the name of his father. He always referred to God as my father, my father. But I believe that the father of Jesus is El Shaddai, Elyon, the God of the early Semitic people in Canaan. And then Yahweh was adapted into this religion. Watch the video, folks. I cannot explain this to you in 5 minutes, okay? Ancient history records the beginning of Yahweh in the Canaanite religion, along with Baal, along with Ashtaroth, along with El. There were many gods that the Canaanites worship. They worship Baal, they worship El, they worship Yahweh, and they worship Ashtaroth, the wife of El. If you want to know the truth, watch the video, folks. You know, I'm not going to convince you. Listen, I shouldn't even have brought it up because most of you will never sit down and open up your mind and sit down and concentrate and learn the truth, the ancient truth from artifacts, from ancient history, from archaeology. Okay? You cannot prove the Bible with the Bible. You have to have some kind of physical evidence to document the Bible. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm giving you physical evidence. I'm giving you references. Go learn the truth before you criticize me and call me a blasphemer, which I'm not. I love Jesus, the Son of God. I love his Father. But Yahweh is the Father of the Jews, is the God of the Jews. Okay? If you want to learn how that happened, how the Jews adopted Yahweh, watch the video. It's in the video, folks. That's all I can tell you. If you want to know the truth, watch this video I am putting in the chat right now. All the information is there. It gives you the history. It gives you the history of all the ancient gods. Okay? You wanted to know, I'm not going to have a debate with you. You can believe it or you don't have to believe it, okay? That's all I can tell you. You can believe it or you can reject it. That is up to you. But Yahweh is the God of the Jews. And I believe Jesus has a different God, a different Father. So we are entered into some very biblical times right now. And it's going to get a lot worse. We could be looking at a nuclear exchange very soon. It does look like that Iran has conducted a nuclear test. We will go into that tomorrow. It does look like that Iran has conducted an underground nuclear explosion. Okay? So they've already got a bomb, according to the latest reports. This war is about to escalate. This war is about to expand in the Middle East beyond anything your wildest imaginations can fathom. We are in World War III, and it's about to get worse and way worse. God bless you. Remember, Jesus Christ loves you. He's coming back soon. Don't be caught dead without him. Bye-bye.